Today, we are welcoming our newest meteorologist to 13 WMAZ. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Forbes.
Thank you. Once we get into the middle of the work week, we're going to have a slight pattern change as the Bermuda high, which is a high pressure that usually stays over the Atlantic Ocean, comes a little closer to the mid-Atlantic coast. It's a little bit on the humid side, actually a lot of it on the humid side. Temperatures in the 80s right now, and that's going to be the case as we head through the game. Here's the forecast for the game. We're talking about 80s and dodging some storms here in downtown Macon. And so 88 degrees tomorrow, mostly sunny, a stray showers possible, about a 10% chance of rain. Then for the 4th of July, a high temperature of about 91 degrees. It's going to be beautiful, maybe a 20% chance of rain to the south, but like I said, most everybody is going to stay dry. So let's get through future view. You can see the clouds beginning to dissipate, waking up tomorrow morning, temperatures in the 50s on your Halloween morning. Then roll the clock forward through the afternoon. The clouds will completely dissipate by the time trick-or-treating begins around 4, 5, 6 o'clock, depending on when you go out. An A-OK forecast for trick-or-treating tomorrow night, called the Hunter's Moon because it provides more light for hunters into the evening hours, of course. So here's a look at the models. Orange X is the GFS and the green X is the Euro. Now, the Euro did not develop ELSA, and it did not strengthen ELSA once it was developed to its current status. So I'm throwing the Euro out the window. Watch the GFS here. Watch this Orange X. It pulls it up into the Gulf of Mexico. There we go, Wednesday.
Got meteorologist Alex Forbes is right over here. Alex, some of the particulars for some of our counties, specifically what they can see tonight.
Yeah, Ben, you were just talking about how that center is going to kind of thread the needle between Dublin and Savannah. So let's go county by county and take a look at what to expect as you get further out to the east, out Interstate 16. And then come up through the state of Alabama, traverse the Georgia-Alabama line, and eventually work its way into northwestern Georgia, a 35-mile-an-hour tropical depression there. So that puts us on the east side of the storm, of course, the dirty side of the storm. I'm meteorologist Alex Forbes. Tonight we are tracking Hurricane Ida. This was the scene from New Orleans earlier this morning before our entire camera network across the area went down. You can see waves beginning to come ashore, flooding some streets. Now Ida made landfall this morning at around 11:55 just south of New Orleans. The overnight hours, you can see it's not a constant rain. It's off and on showers and storms. It's squally weather. Quick downpours, move on. Another downpour, move on. I'm 13 WMAZ meteorologist Alex Forbes. We're coming on the air now with a tornado warning for Monroe County. This is going to last for the next 25 minutes or so. We've been watching this area of rotation all afternoon. This is in southern Monroe County now. From the 475 northern interchange in Monroe County up to Forsyth, that stretch of 75 right there, that is the area for concern as this rotation continues to move towards the north and to the east at 25 miles an hour. Yeah, some neat stuff there. So you're going to have a chance to see what she just described ahead of this next front. We've got some high clouds now. Yeah. So ahead of a front, you get those high clouds, and that's how you get the hang.
Interesting. Well, speaking of the moon, earlier this week we had a partial lunar eclipse.
Yeah, it was the longest partial eclipse we've seen in centuries, 580 years to be exact. So let's check out some of the photos y'all shared with us of the event. Atlanta is back at home with a little rain in tow tonight here outside Truist Park. Going to be seeing on and off showers through the evening tonight with temperatures in the 50s. Once we get into the weekend, though, for games 4 and 5 beginning to clear out. We're getting closer to the low 60s in Gordon and in Dublin, already down to 64, as well as Thomaston 17 minutes after 11. But we showed you this at the top of the show. Yeah, a whole lot of activity going on in portions of Oklahoma and Texas. That's part of a cold front that is headed in the general direction of central Georgia.
When I went out for my walk this morning, I was expecting to get hit with a wall of just humidity. Yeah. But it wasn't too bad early, yes. Like around 7:30.
And then as you were just saying, then about 7:32
yeah.
rolled around.
and then there it was.
Now, Ben, I know you're headed up here tomorrow for Tailgate 13, Baldwin County. It's going to be a cool afternoon, a high temperature of only 59 degrees, so maybe a few degrees warmer than we got here in Milledgeville today. And before we go, this week, Mississippi State is playing in the College World Series final, so of course I had to bring out my cowbell to wish them good luck. Still looking at rain across central Georgia after a lot of it this morning. Take a look at live radar. This is a loop over the past hour or so. You can see some moderate rainfall here, parts of Jones County. This is what just came through Macon. That's moving towards the north, towards Eatonton, Milledgeville here in the next few minutes. Eventually towards Sparta and Lake Oconee, Lake St. Clair. That's the heaviest shower in the area right now. Let's move on down to the south, Lawrence County, parts of Dublin's a heavier shower moving towards Interstate 16 right now. Also some more moderate rainfall moving out of Alamo, Mount Vernon into Treutlen County here in the next few minutes. The lay of the land, it's an active afternoon across central Georgia. Temperatures upper 50s, low 60s, 63 here in Macon and in Warner Robins, 59 still in Forsyth, 58 in Gordon and 63 there in Dublin. All of this rain that we're seeing, part of the low pressure system located up in Missouri. It's fronts galore across the southeast. This is what's called an occluded front, and then we've got a warm front down to the south. South of that warm front is where the severe weather risk is today, so a tornado watch in effect for parts of the Florida Peninsula. Good news is some drier air behind it. It's going to take the drier air a while to work its way into central Georgia, though. So let's get through future view through the afternoon hours. Some scattered showers and continuing to move towards the northeast through 4, 5, 6 o'clock tonight. As we go into the evening tonight, scattered showers will remain possible all the way through tomorrow morning, temperatures falling into the low 50s. Then once we roll through Friday afternoon, you can see what I mean about this drier air. Not getting in here just yet. Still looking at some scattered showers across central Georgia, including up in Atlanta, where the World Series will get underway tomorrow, and then that will last into Friday evening. So all in all, football Friday night would bring an umbrella with you just to be smart about it. Do have a minor severe weather risk today. I'm not too sold on this. Technically, it runs from Cordele up to Wrightsville down to the south, but overall, I'm not too impressed by the dynamics of the atmosphere. Beyond Friday into Saturday, still could see a few showers on Saturday, but clearing out for Halloween on Sunday just in time for trick-or-treating. Probably some partly cloudy skies as we get into Sunday night. Then into next week, we are going to be seeing calm weather across central Georgia through the remainder of the week. So that carries us all the way through Wednesday. It's not until late week where I think we begin to see some active weather work its way back into central Georgia. So like I said, if you're headed up to Atlanta for the World Series, here's the forecast. Might want to bring a rain jacket on Friday. Still looking at some overcast skies on Saturday and a chilly night on Sunday with temperatures falling rather quickly with the erosion of the cloud cover. Now the cold front that's working through is going to drop our afternoon high temperatures all the way down to 60 for tomorrow and Saturday, but we're not going to see much change in the temperature through the day. That's mainly going to be due to cloud cover across the region. Then we will steadily warm back into the 70s from there on out. So here's a look at the remainder of the day today, cooling off down into the 60s, not a whole lot. But we are going to see some rain clearing by 9 p.m. Football Friday night looks okay for tomorrow, an isolated shower maybe for tailgate, and then clearing out for the games themselves. 7-day forecast shapes up like this. There it is, Halloween, the dancing mummy, high is 70, and then like I said, steadily warming into the 70s on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We'll be back in just a moment.